The fatality is one of the aspects of Mortal Kombat that helps set it apart from its competition. And there are many great ones. The spine rip, toasty, and the heart rip are just a few of the classics of the franchise that remain some of the best to this very day. But what fatality is the most sadistic? Sadistic is defined by deriving pleasure from inflicting pain, suffering, or humiliation onto others. With that in mind, let's take a look at the most sadistic fatalities in Mortal Kombat.
Finish him!
Some of the runners-up, in no particular order, is Noob Saibot's Make-A-Wish from MK9. At this point of the franchise, the gore is more goofy than it is shocking, but Make-A-Wish made me cringe and give an audible "oh" the first time I saw it. Noob splits from his shadow and uses his victim in a cruel tug of war to pull them apart from the bottom up. It's not only one of the cooler fatalities, but as I said, it's one of the most sadistic. MK1 gave us an update to this with the animality of Noob Saibot, but for whatever reason, the original still seems like the better of the two.
Animality. Noob Saibot wins.
MK9 brings us another absolute banger in sadism. Kung Lao's Razor's Edge fatality not only has a name that Razor Ramon would be proud of, but has to be on the list as one of the most sadistic as well. Kung Lao spins his hat like a buzzsaw, and like a 70s Batman trap, he pulls his victim by the legs in a way that they realize what he's planning and pulls them all the way until the hat slices the opponent down the middle. Kung Lao making them wait and slowly pulling them through is why I think this makes the list. And again, this is a great fatality as well. But the character that has the most sadistic fatalities has to be none other than Quan Chi himself. First, the MKX Mind Game fatality is one I always hated to see, mostly because a buddy of mine always used Quan, and if I saw this, it meant I lost the match. Besides that, being able to force the opponent into walking into their doom while they're conscious puts this fatality on the list. Burying that blade is completely gruesome.
Quan Chi wins. Fatality.
However, the number one most sadistic fatality is the leg beat from Mortal Kombat 4. This isn't elaborate at all. Quan Chi uses his otherworldly strength to rip the opponent's leg off. Then he proceeds to beat them with their own leg. The most sadistic part is this doesn't end. The screen fades to black because Quan Chi seemingly beats them until they finally, I don't know, bleed out?
Finish him!
There's an updated version of this where he beats you until your head explodes, but that just doesn't have the same amount of vile as the MK4 version where the beating has seemingly no end in sight. And that's my list of the most sadistic Mortal Kombat fatalities. What fatality do you think should be on the list? Let me know in the comments. If you made it this far, you can
Acknowledge me
by hitting the like button. This helps videos like this find viewers like you, and it is greatly appreciated. You can hit confirm that by hitting the subscribe button to join
The millions
of ShinFit subscribers. We post and live stream here often, and we do daily polls, so subscribe to make sure that you don't miss any of it. Become a member of the channel to join exclusive watch parties where we watch things like Mortal Kombat movies, TV shows, and cartoons. The link will be in the description. If you like lists like this, my video on the most scary Mortal Kombat characters is on screen now. But more importantly than anything else, don't get beat up out there.